Here's everything to expect next season. This is set to be part 2 of an entire brand new Marvel season. And here's a list of some of the upcoming weapons coming with the new season. They include a new version of the Striker Burst Assault Rifle, the Anvil Rocket Launcher, the dual SMGs, the Revolver Shotgun, the Super Launchpad, and a new Sue Storm Mythic for Invisible Woman. There will be a load more new Mythic powers, alongside a bunch of returning updated versions of previous Marvel Mythics, which you'll be able to obtain from bosses and returning Marvel NPCs. There will be a few new weapon mods added to modding benches. Also returning is the Choppa, but with a new updated modern design and updated tech. Earlier this season, over at the Marvel Weapons Lab bunker, before Weapon X escaped, it seems he was carrying out some experiments on Peely. This likely confirms that we are finally getting the Wolverine Peely outfit that was teased previously. Other outfits include Invisible Woman, Gwenpool, Hope Summers, Ghost, and Doctor Doom. The Sentient Weapon Observation Response Division, otherwise known as SWORD, will be a new faction watching over the island. There's currently a camp set up with a telescope that's watching over a Grand Glacier, where we can expect to see map changes here for next season. But what lies beneath the ice? Doctor Doom will also be getting his own POI. So how did we end up here? It all started back in Chapter 2, after Midas exposed the Zero Point to try and push back the storm. Being exposed, Galactus was attracted to the strong powers the Zero Point held. And so he made his way to the island to try and capture the Zero Point's power for himself. This ended in an epic battle where the Loopers went up against Galactus to try and save the Zero Point before he can consume it. After successfully defeating Galactus, it opened up a portal and sent him back to where he came from. This was the exact moment when a crystallized fragment of the Zero Point broke off and was drawn back to the Marvel Universe when Galactus was driven out of Reality Zero. As time went by, it wasn't until Chapter 3 Season 2 when we heard from them again, as Jones and Spider-Man tried to convince others in the Marvel Universe that the Seven needed help in the war against the Imagined Order, and so joined forces and made a plan to start pushing back the Imagined Order. We successfully pushed them back, where it comes to the final battle with the Seven go up against the Imagined Order with the help of the Marvel Universe. After the Imagined Order's embarrassing defeat against the Seven and the Loopers during the Collision event, things went quiet for a while and we never heard from the Imagined Order again. While all this was happening on the island, in another reality far away, during the Zero War, Doctor Doom got hold of the Zero Point shard. Eventually he finds what he thinks is an abandoned castle, but actually turns out to be where the Ice King is based. Doctor Doom, now feeling unstoppable, manages to steal the Ice King's weapons, giving Doctor Doom more power than ever before. This was the mech during the Collision War, and this was the mech during the Zero War. Both of these moments were happening at exactly the same time, parallel in different realities. And then in Chapter 4, during the Wild season, Dr. Sloan returned and she informed us that she was no longer working for the Imagined Order. Last season, the Oracle warned us that Doom was on the horizon, and since the start of the season, graffiti of the Wanderer appeared at different locations around the map. This has now got the residents of the island talking about a mysterious person called the Wanderer, and how they feel like we are being watched. And now mysterious radio transmissions can be heard with Megalodon's special broadcast, where he warns us not to bother the Wanderer, and revealing that they are in fact working together. And the Wanderer can now be found on the island, and will spawn randomly at different locations around the map. But don't try to approach him, because if you do, he will simply just vanish. So who is the Wanderer? Well, it's actually an unknown being observing the island for Doctor Doom, and Megalodon is how Doom will find his way back to the island, bringing with him the Ice King's weapons he stole previously. And next week, Magneto will begin to activate the Marvel Rift beacons in an attempt to try and relocate the Zero Point after we broke through its barrier during the Big Bang. And now, with the Imagined Order gone, Doom will take over Reality Zero to try and restore order. And this will lead us onto our second wave of Marvel Comics, Order Restored, which will be releasing later this year. This year's Fortnitemares event will be taking place during the new season, bringing with it free rewards and vaulted items and new skins, one potentially being Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. The Wanderer will be sticking around as an NPC next season and will most likely be revealed during Fortnitemares. The Catalina bundle will release next season. It will either be a starter pack, PlayStation pack, or part of the next Refer a Friend program. The mid-season mini pass will most likely be Fortnite original content. Similar to the Most Wanted event, there will be a new Melee-only LTM releasing at some point next season and includes the following weapons: the Grapple Blade, Sideways Scythe, Shockwave Hammer, Nitro Fists, Chains of Hades, Kinetic Blade, the Kingsman, Shockwave Grenades, and all healing items. This year's FNCS Global Championship will take place in Texas from September 7th, and the live event taking place next season will actually teleport us back to the Chapter to map for another mini-season lasting just 30 days. Chapter 5 Season 4 runs from August 16th through till November 1st. And during that time, we will see two brand new headliners in Fortnite Festival. The first is Karol G, who will headline at the start of the new season on August 16th. Then Snoop Dogg will be headlining from October 3rd. Both of these headliners will also have their own live event, similar to the Metallica experience from this season. Over in LEGO Fortnite, there will be a big Halloween update on Tuesday the 1st of October. There will also be in real-life LEGO sets releasing this same day. And here's a look at the sets. They include the Battle Bus, which has 954 pieces, Peely Bone, which has 1,414 pieces, Der Burger, which has 193 pieces, and the Llama, which has 691 pieces. All of these release on October 1st, but are now available to pre-order on the official LEGO website.